It's your girl Ajah Avionne, and this is my second video that I made today. But I'm probably not gonna post it until tomorrow, which is Friday, because it's better to post between hours of 2 and 4 on YouTube. I heard, so that's what I'm about to go by. I just been going through a lot of shit lately. So before I get into this video, yeah, I want y'all to check out my clothing website. I want y'all to check out my autobiography, and I want y'all to also follow me on my social medias and add me on PS4. And if y'all wonder why I keep looking down, it's because Kaya's out. Kaya! Hey, play with your toys. Anyways, yeah, so that's been going on or whatever. I didn't even tell you. Yeah, so follow my social medias, check out my clothing website, Wolves and Butterflies, and also check out my Instagrams, my Twitters, everything. And they'll all be at the bottom of the caption. So this video is going to be on possible misdiagnosis. So tell me why. I told you I got diagnosed with lupus in 2013. I got diagnosed. And recently, I went to a doctor's appointment on the 24th of February. So it's been about a week, almost 2 weeks. Has it been 2 weeks already? No, almost about 2 weeks. So anyways, I went and I have a new doctor. I had his other doctor, and he was actually just a family doctor. He wasn't a rheumatologist. So my health insurance finally gave me a rheumatologist. I went to go see this rheumatologist, and mind you, I really didn't like his attitude. He was, I don't know, just not sympathetic enough for me, and just like not like a personable doctor. It's like his attitude's kind of trash. So that happened or whatever. So we're talking or whatever, and I'm telling him that I'm having a flare up, which is the reason why I haven't been on. If you can see, my face is like a little swollen right there. Not on this side necessarily. I just got a pimple right here in here, but that has nothing to do with it. Probably have to do with the steroids that I'm taking to get it to go back down. Well, at least what I think is a flare up or whatever. But after talking to him and the results that they have gotten previous to the doctor I had before him, like recently, I think like in October, he was like, I don't think you have lupus. Like, you have to do further testing. Which means I've been taking medications if I do not have lupus for the past 2013, 2017, like what, 7, 8 years? Yeah, like 7, 8 years. And so I'm taking these medications, and I might not even fucking have it. So I'm taking steroids. I'm taking fucking mycophenolate. I'm taking all these medications that I really don't even need. Because the least thing I do think I have is like rheumatoid arthritis. Because I do be sore, my bones do be hurting and stuff like that. But like you add like a whole extra thing on, like where the fuck you get lupus from? So they really diagnosed me with something that I might not even have, and got in check. But that's the thing that scares me. Like, these people go to college for all these years and still don't even know what the fuck they're talking about. Like, I was in the hospital for I think like a week and a half, and then they came to the conclusion that I had lupus. Like, you didn't do extra. Like, they did a bunch of tests and stuff like that, but like, I don't know if it's because of that new technology now or whatever, and that's why they didn't realize what I had. But that's just still the simple point that I took all that medication and I might not even have lupus. Like, and I'm sure some of that stuff is like irreversible damage. Like, I still, like my stomach is sensitive from those medications, or my skin is super sensitive to the sun now. Like, I think if I take the medication though, because recently I have not been taking it every day like I'm supposed to. Like, I'm taking it, but like irregularly, because I feel like if I don't take it, I feel better. Like, when I take the medicine and stuff like that, I feel like clogged up and I just don't feel right. I don't feel good. So I haven't been taking it. I've been feeling way better. Been able to go in the sun. I've been able to do different things like that. Having way more energy. So I really feel like, well, I've been feeling like that when I take the medicine. I don't feel good. Opposed to if I do take it. So I don't know. I feel like maybe when my face was swelling up, or when I was having those episodes I was going for like flare-ups, that it might have even been the medication swelling me up or making me have rashes and stuff like that because of the medication I was on. Because I think it's either mycophenolate or like prednisone or something like that, where it's like you can't be in the sun, or if you be in the sun, it'll warn rashes or swelling, I think, like that. So that's what I'm thinking it is. Because it just doesn't make sense. Like, I was telling my grandmother about it. She was like, "Dad, it really doesn't make sense," because my grandma's a nurse. She was like, nobody in our family has lupus. And that doesn't mean just because, oh, I got another pimple. I hate taking prednisone. But she was like, that doesn't mean, like, you won't get it. But it's less likely for you to get it when you don't have a lot of people in your family that have lupus, or someone from a previous generation didn't have it. And then automatically, all of a sudden, I just get it. So, they've been trying to figure that out. So I really, it's been crazy. The fact that I went all this time taking something that I might not even have. So I'm going to definitely keep y'all up to date with that. And I really wasn't ready to talk about it till now, because like I was still upset and crying and just pissed off because I didn't know what y'all was doing, and y'all just giving random diagnoses to people. And the medications that I'm taking they're strong medications. Like at one point I was taking like 50 grams of prednisone. Imagine all those steroids on my bones. And then I went down to 25. And then I went down to 20. And then I went down to 15. And then I went down to 5. And then it went down to 2.5. And then I stopped taking it, because they were trying to taper me off of it. And then once I got off of that, and then I was on hydrochloroquine. Around that time, it was taking my hair out. My hair is just not growing back. Like, I've been doing like different stuff with it, which I will be making videos about that too. I'm doing like what is that shit called? Curl free activator. Like, that's good for my hair type. I also use Jamaican castor oil. I use Jazz. What's that hair oil stuff with the red top? Oh, I use wild hair growth. See, and I be forgetting too. Like, this medication done fucked up my memory. It done fucked up a lot of shit. Sometimes my skin, like, if y'all notice, it'll be dry. It's not dry now because I just lotioned up. But, like, when I was on prednisone, you could just tell that my skin was, like, thinning. Like, y'all got me doing all this shit or whatever, and it might not even be the case. So, if it's not that, I'm definitely going to take legal action, I think. That's fucking malpractice. That's fucking malpractice, and they should have definitely made sure before they just gave out any, especially lupus. That's not a disease to play with. So if they're going to be just throwing around random diagnoses, they should have made sure that that's what the fuck I had, and not just whatever I have. I feel like, I'm hoping it's going to be less than something that I have, like just rheumatoid arthritis. That's what I think it is. And even Jazz, that's fucking coincidence, because Jazz, wasn't like a week before my doctor's appointment that you thought about that? Huh? Wasn't it like a week before you thought about, like, the lupus stuff? Yeah. So, Jazz, literally a week before my appointment, she was like, I don't know why, but was it a dream or was it a thought?
I think it was a thought. She was watching something, I think something, it brought it back to my mind or whatever, and I was thinking about it.
Well, we were watching something or doing something, and she just so happened to think about it. She was like, in her head, she was like, what if she really doesn't have lupus? And then I went to my doctor's appointment, and then my doctor said, yeah, you might not have lupus. We're going to have to do some further testing just to check and see if you're going to take it. Because when he told me that, I'm not taking no test. I said, they already told me I have lupus. I don't have anything else. I'm not taking another test. But then the health director, she was this lady. She was nice. She was like, we really don't want you to have to, I'm sorry, my nose itches. We really don't want you to have to take all these medications if that's not what you really what you have, because that could do damage to your body. And if you don't have to take certain medications, you shouldn't be taking it. So she said that or whatever, and I was like, okay, I decided I do agree with it or whatever. So my appointment is on March 24th, so I'm gonna go back. And then I just was like, this is a lot. And then, like, when I got in the car, I just started crying because, like, if y'all really realize how much stuff I went through, like infusions, hours of infusions, being sick for like 2 days at a time after that, like, it was just crazy. It's just a lot to go through. And just even the mental stuff, like doctor's appointments, you're a child, you got to get all these shots, you got to get all these different medications and stuff like that. And another thing I didn't, really think about till now, like, if somebody has arthritis, why would you put them on a steroid? Like, I know that's helping with the lupus, but the mycophenolate would have been good enough for the lupus. Sorry. They should have came up with like an alternative or something, like, because if rheumatoid arthritis already makes the bones like not weak but like sore and just like feel older and stuff like that, why would you give somebody prednisone and they're gonna feel even worse, because then now their bones is deteriorating and gonna be not how they was before and aging them faster. So that really pissed me off. I was really upset about it, and that shit had me fucked up for like a good week, and I'm still not even where I'm supposed to be. That's why I haven't been recording. I haven't been doing a lot of stuff that I'm supposed to do, because like that shit just was a mind fucking. It was a mind fuck. Oh my god, just to think like I've just had like all type of thoughts and dreams and stuff of like how I'm gonna have to do my life differently because I have lupus. How I'm gonna do this job. How am I gonna work for this or do this or do certain things like that. And then I had to quit my one job that I really loved in Phoenix, Arizona, because the lighting was fucking with me. But I didn't think about it. I'm taking medication, and that's probably why my face and stuff was swelling up. It's like it was just a lot. I was just like, oh my god. I was just getting so upset about it. I was like, I can't think about it. I try to put like in the back of my head, and then it'll always come back because now it's time for me to take my medication. And like, that's another reason why I haven't really wanted to take it, because like, I might not even have to be taking it. And it's just, I don't know. It just makes me feel bad when I take it and just think about it. So I kind of like keep my medicine like stashed away, like where I don't have to see it. And then like I have an alarm on my phone though that says medicine. So like, I get reminded every day, like, you might not have lupus. And you went through all that for what? I don't know if I went through that because, I don't know. Regardless of the fact is, I'm really upset about it. But I told Jazz, I was like, well, at least if that is the case and they did get it wrong, I could just charge their ass, sue their ass for malpractice and get a couple mil out of their ass, because I done went through a whole lot of shit there and back, and I fucking deserve it. So I'm definitely going to look into that. I got to get the testing and stuff done and see how everything was, but that is definitely a form of malpractice. So if I don't have the lupus, which I don't think I do, after really sitting thinking about it, like, it was just a lot. So yeah, YouTube, that's all I want to talk about it. I don't really want to talk about it anymore. But yeah, that's what's really been going on and stuff like that. And it's just been so much good and so much bad. Well, you know, it's not even been a lot of bad, just a lot of good, and then that small bad, but like it's actually a big bad because it's only one, but like because of what it's about. So if y'all have lupus or anything like that, or if y'all been diagnosed with lupus, please make sure your doctors do a lot of testing and stuff like that, and like make sure they actually are diagnosing with the correct things, because if they're not, you don't need to be on a certain medication and that you don't even need. You could die or have complications or just fuck your body up, fuck you up. Huh?
Yeah, this is. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Angel.
Oh, Jazz works from home.
This is Jazz.
So
The same issue yesterday where agent.
I should have closed your door. Anyways, I just really appreciate y'all for watching my video and really listening to me, because I haven't even wanted to talk about like with nobody. Like I've talked about it with Jazz, but like I still don't talk about it to a certain degree. So I really appreciate y'all for listening, and being there through this and being supportive. And as soon as I have my doctor's appointments and stuff like that, I'll definitely update you guys to let you know what's going on and about everything that's been happening. And also to bring up the spirits about my trip to Orlando and just different things me and Jazz are trying to do this year. So I really appreciate y'all for watching and staying consistent and still loving me and showing me support, even though I haven't posted last month or so. No, it hasn't been a month. About 3 weeks. So I appreciate y'all, and I'm just going to cut the video off or whatever. So I'll talk to you later. Bye.